My Day, My Story podcast. It's good to have you here with us. My people, it don't happen again, oh. From the political firestorm of Trump 2.0 to the heavyweight legal drama between Babalola and Dele Farotimi, and the last minute royal intervention by the Oni of Ife. This episode, my people, is hotter than Mama Chukwude's pepper soup on a Friday evening. Get ready as we unpack these stories, blend them with wisdom, and sprinkle some laughter along the way. Oh yeah, make we enter. Welcome to the Lesson Legacy Studio, ladies and gentlemen. Aha, my people, you don't land again. Welcome to another electrifying episode of My Day, My Story podcast, brought to you by the Lassa Legacy Studio. I am your host, MC par excellence, Odimdim Okunrin Akpero Jamaye, Omo Baba Gbobani Iboyinbo Funre. And of course, joining me behind the scene is our one and only executive producer, Brian Olubumi Lasson, the man, the myth, the legend. If this is your first time here, my brother, my sister, my uncles and aunties, you are welcome. Oh, hit that subscribe button before you go anywhere and make sure that the notification button is there too, so that anytime we drop another video, you'll be the first to know. And if you are a returning subscriber, you know how we roll. Share, like, and comment to keep the conversation flowing. We have a lot to unpack today, so let's get straight to the crux of the matter. Roger Musolokun. Now, I know what's on your mind. The second coming of Trump. My people, let's be honest. Some of you are already sweating at the thought of that. Some of you are excited. But before we begin analyzing, do your due diligence. Look at Trump 1.0, the last administration of Trump, and ask yourself, if the first movie was like this, how it could be when they release part 2. Now, this is part 2 of that movie. You see, I am approaching this matter from the most trusted point of view, the spiritual angle. Bible's out, my people. Let's open up to Proverbs chapter 21, verse 1. And it says, in the Lord's hand, the king's heart is a stream of water that he channels toward all who please him. So, what am I saying here? The Lord channeled his heart toward Bishop Marian Bod, who pleaded with President Trump to show some compassion in his current term as President of the United States of America. But listen, because MDMS podcast, no be political headquarters, will move swiftly along. If you are curious, do your homework. Search for Bishop Marian Bod, spelled Budde, and connect her words to Proverbs 21. Trust me, Dim know they carry last when it comes to wisdom. So, moving on. Breaking news, breaking news. The Babalola versus Dele Rotimi drama. My people, it don't read, oh. Our father, Chief Oloye, son, barrister lawyer Akoniwaju Adajo has finally done the needful, oh. But before that happened, wahala don't gas. For those who missed the drama, here's the breakdown. Bora Owu, our general, Baba Yabo, former Niger president, farmer, living legend, along with Bishop Dr. Matthew Hassan Kuka, tried and failed to make Babalola withdraw his criminal defamation lawsuit against Dele Babagrama Farotimi. See wahala, in be like film trick. But wait, this story sweet past Nollywood because enter stage left. Who comes in to save the day? The Ooni of Ife. Arole Oduduwa, Oko Àwọn Babes, Ojaja II, Baba Kabiyesi and other traditional rulers stepped in. And finally, Afe Babalola San agreed to withdraw the lawsuit. Finally, one should normal. As soon as the matter hits the internet, my people, Twitter catch fire. Some saw it as a wise decision. Others said, waiting concern me. But here's my personal take. Don't vex, we go there spiritual again. We are going to quote another scripture or make an example of scriptures. This won't be like David versus Goliath, a modern day reboot. Let's keep it short, sweet, and straight to the point. Dele Farotimi, they play David, small but mighty. Afe Babalola, they play Goliath, the Ogbuefi of his time, our generation, the indisputable Odogu. Now, in the old movie, what if Goliath had just listened to that small voice of humility? To that small voice of humility, well, maybe, just maybe, David no go kpayamo. End of my analysis. Ọlọ́gbọ́n lomi ayé àwọn ọ̀mọ̀ràn àmà díẹ̀ par excellence Otungbe Tuntunde. Yes, Sọ̀ní kékeré nìyẹn. Well, so congratulations to our 95-year-old Baba Afe Babalola. You have escaped modern-day humiliation. Because if this thing went to court, who knows what the end of it will be. Ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ogun la mọ̀, a kì í mọ ìparí ẹ̀. And then a big shout out to Dele Farotimi, the David of our time, who triumphed without raising a sword or a slingshot. In Ondo dialect, we call that tatibang, that tatibang, the one that we used to kill birds with in our time, in our youth. Abeguna, make this one be the last time we go hear or ping from either the Israelites, that is Dele Farotimi, or the Philistines, that is Are Afe Babalola. Enough is enough. Thank God for peace. My people, before we wrap up, let's just talk about next week's juicy gist. We'll be diving into the latest happenings around Barack, our man Obama, and his tall, beautiful, brilliant, well-loved wife, Shelly D. Michelle Obama. What's going on with them? Stay tuned. Before it go hot, finally, thank you for rocking with us on this episode of My Day, My Story podcast. I remain your host, Odimdim Okunrin Akperojamaye Ọmọ Baba Gbọ́ba Ìbò himself. Signing off on behalf of our executive producer, Brian Olubunmi Lassan, and the entire crew here at Lassan Legacy Studio. Oh, well, quick one before we go. If you never subscribe, wetin you dey wait for now? Please like, share, and drop your comments below. Until next time, my people, Odabo, Kachifo, God bless.